Hey guys, Xavier here, bringing you a brand new video. Today's video I am doing a Force of Will Arla deck profile. I've been playing Force of Will for a few months now, and I have two decks. And I moved from Yu-Gi-Oh over to this game, so I did have a little bit of Magic knowledge, but I'm still fairly new to this. But I've been playing a lot, and this deck seems to be working really well for me. I worked really hard on trying to get the build right down pat, so without further ado, let's do this. So first off, our ruler obviously is Arla the Winged Lord, and his J-ruler side is Arla the Hedgeman of the Sky. It's actually quite a good ruler. You know, I mean, the ruler side you can boost one of your flyers up a little bit, but when you J-activate him, he's a flyer, and he can search out another angel from your deck to add to your hand. And his God's Art makes it so that every time you do damage to your opponent, you can inflict 400 damage to one of their resonators. So quite a good card. So we'll put him off to the side. We'll do the stones first. So first off, we have 4 Magic Stone of Heaven's Rift. I do run some darks in this deck, not a whole lot, but enough to warrant, you know, these guys. So definitely I want to run 4 of those. Next up, we have 4 Moonbreeze's Memoria. This produces either a light or a moon, and I have several cards that utilize the moon activate ability, so I run 4 of that. Then we have 1 little red Pure Stone because it's just good. And last but not least, we have a Black Moon's Memoria because, again, this deck has moon cards in it. And I was going back and forth between whether I want to add just 1 Ruler's Memoria or if I want to just have a Black Moon Memoria. And I settled on the Black Moon Memoria because, you know, it's there. And normally I don't like it first turn unless I draw a Scorn of Dark Arla, but I normally don't ever run into that problem. There have been a couple times, but not very often. So that's the 10 card Magic Stone deck. And now for the main deck. For our resonators, our 1 costs, we have 4 Little Angel of Armala. It's a 300/300 flyer. Its other effect you probably won't ever use, but normally if you have something to boost your attack up, you have 2 on the field, you can get 1,000 damage a turn. So it's actually really helpful card to pick off your opponent's life points. Our other 1-drop is for Percival, the Seeker of the Holy Grail. This is mainly to search out for your regalia, but there's actually only 1 other Knight of the Round Table in the deck, so it's mainly you either search her out or you get one of your regalia. Every once in a while I do tend to not get anything in the 5 card. When you pick up the top 5 cards of your deck, you can add a regalia or a Knight of the Round Table from those 5 cards to your hand, and then the rest go to the bottom of the deck in any order. And normally I get something, so it's kind of just trying to get those cards to your hand. Now for our 2-drops, first I'm going to have triple Tsukiyomi Noble. I thought about raising it to 4, but 3 seems fine to me. Basically, you can kill when it enters to the field. If you want to awaken her, you can destroy an opponent's non-moon addition, which I don't use too much, but its main effect is players can't use activate abilities or activate resonators that they control unless they control a moon. And she's a moon herself, so as long as you have her on your field, you're fine. And it kind of locks out your opponent from doing certain things, so it's a really good card. Next up, we have 2 Angel of Wisdoms. Its activate ability, or its awakening ability, I should say, is that when he enters the field, you can destroy a target fire or darkness resonator on your opponent's field. And it gets 2 counters that give him 100/100. Tsukiyomi Noble, I should say, also does the same thing with the attack raising power if it destroys the addition. I really want to run 3 of these, but I can't figure out what I want to take out. So 2 is good because it's a 2-drop with 500, 500, and flying. So definitely a good card. There's no 3-drops in this deck at all. I don't run any of the 3-drops, so we'll go right to our 4-drop, which is a triple Fallen Angel of Destruction, or Fallen Angelic Destroyer, Lucifer. I gotta learn how to say my own card, right? So this is an angel and a demon, which means it can be searched out with a couple of the cards in the deck, which is its main thing. It's also a flyer. But it's the best part about this card is even though it's 900/900, your opponent has to banish one of their resonators when he enters the field, and that's really good. And also, if you pay a dark and a moon, when he does damage to your opponent, you'll gain that the life points back. So it's actually a very, very good card, and I really like having it. I really don't want it in my first hand. I actually don't hardly ever want to draw into it. So I don't have it at 4, but 3 seems good because it's a good card. Even if you do draw it later in the game, it's still good because you can still summon it. But you want to try to avoid drawing that card. Next up, for our 5-drop, we have Celestial Winged Seraph. We have 3 of those. Right before this video, I actually was doing another video where I opened up 4 packs, and they were the 7 Kings of the Land Alice Cluster packs, and I got a God pack in one of those, so able to show her off a little bit. But that video messed up, so I won't be able to show you guys that video because it cut out the entire middle section of the video, and there is pretty much no video. So again, this is the main card of the deck. I did run 4 for a while, but there was another card I really wanted to add into the deck, and I didn't know what else to take out, because I didn't want, it's another 5-drop, as you'll see here in a minute, and I didn't know what else to take out but to take out another 5-drop. She's very easy to get, because you could, if you wanted to, if you really wanted to, you could drop this, add this to your hand, and then get her out next turn, but normally doesn't have to, normally never has to come to that, for me personally. It's a very good card because you can take one of your Angel Resonators from your deck and just summon it, you know, for free, as long as it's got a 4 cost or less. So that's what the Fallen Angelic Destroyer Lucifer is for. It's the main card I like to get out using her effect. And it's a really good combo, and you have 2 flyers, with one with 900 and one with 1,000, and they could potentially even be stronger than that. So it's a force to be reckoned with to pull that off. Our last Resonator of the deck, which is also a 5-drop, is Arthur Pendragon, King of the Round Table. He's also another card I could potentially draw with Percival. It's the only other card besides Percival and the Regalia in the deck that you can actually get with Percival. And it's just a really good card to, you know, have a really good defense if you need it. And it's come in handy. A lot of people just can't get over it when I put it into play. It's just really tough to get over because your opponent has to attack it. If they're able to attack, and when they attack, they have to attack this card. And if you rest it, you can give one of your Resonators, including himself, just one though, 800 defense. So essentially, your opponent has to attack this card and has 2,000 defense and 1,200 attack. So it's very tough to get over once you put it into play. But you don't really want to run more than 1 because you don't want to make it too cloggy. For our Regalia, of course, we're going to be having 4 Artemis the God's Bow. If you're running Arla as your ruler, you've got to run 4 of these. These are just way too good. and especially early on in the game, you just drop it, and it's just hard for some of the earlier resonators to early on in the game to stop. So it's always a good card. Now we have 2 Leviathan, the Demon Sword. Basically, this is here to make sure that Arla has swiftness and has imperishable. That's basically what it's for. Very good card. Then we have 1 Deathscythe, the Life Reaper. Gives Arla 200/200 till the end of the turn, but the main thing is your opponent's J Ruler loses its swiftness and its imperishable, which is very good. So those are the regalia I run in this deck. As you can see, there's quite a few of them, so I think it warrants having the Percival in the deck. So our 1-drops for our spells, we have 4 Protective Barriers. Just overall a very good card. It stops your Resonator from taking damage, and it only costs 1, and it's very good and very helpful early on in the game. Because the one thing about this deck that you'll notice if you do run something similar to this is that it's early game, it's a little tougher, but as soon as you're able to get out a Celestial Wing Seraph, you're going to be able to like just swarm and have a really powerful field. But earlier on, it's a little tougher. Not too bad, but it's just a little bit tougher to have that field presence earlier on. The next card is my favorite card to draw my first turn, which is Scorn of Dark Arla. This card has actually won me games because if you draw it first and you get your Black Moon Memoria or one of your Heaven's Rift stones on your first turn, you can just look at your opponent's hand and just get rid of one of their resonators in their hand, and you get to look at it. And I've won games because of that card. So I'd almost want to run 4, but 3 is good. Our 2-drops for our spells is we have 3 Heavenly Garden of Armala. I go back and forth whether I want to keep this card or not, but it's just way too helpful. It gives all your flying resonators 200/200, and you can rest a target resonator by paying 2 light that does not have flying, which is also very helpful. So it's definitely a good card to have. The last card of our deck is that we run triple Sign to the Future. I did originally try running Stoning to Death, and as much as I like Stoning to Death, that only hits 1 card, but Sign to the Future hits if your opponent has 3 or more resonators than you do. You can kill 2 of them, remove them from play even, and that's just very good, especially early on in the game. If you have one of your Sign to the Futures, if you just have one of your creatures in one of your resonators on the field, you're going to be able to protect them a little easier. Because if your opponent's able to just get the cards out ahead of you, you're going to be able to reel them back and take control of the game again with the Sign to the Future. So I definitely prefer Sign to the Future over Stoning to Death, almost. But they're both good. Both are good choices. They're both solid choices. So that is my deck. I like to call it my Dark Arla deck, but it doesn't actually run Dark Arla. So that's my deck. That's Dark Arla's Angels. It's very strong. It's super consistent. I've play tested it quite a bit, and I really enjoy this deck. And my other deck is I'll be posting that here hopefully soon. I just need a few more cards for it and some more play testing. And once I feel comfortable with my deck in that regard, I'll have that posted. It's a red-green Sylvia burn deck, so if you're interested in that, definitely be checking that out when it comes out. So, alright guys, I want to just thank you guys for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe. I'd really like to do some more Force of Will because I'm really enjoying this game. And it's starting to become my main card game, so if you're into Force of Will, and you want to see more content, I'm going to definitely be trying to get more content for Force of Will. There's really no stores around here that carry Force of Will, except GameStop, which is like 15-20 minutes away, and they don't update. They don't keep track of their cards very well. They don't update their stock very well. So I'll definitely be doing my best trying to do some more Force of Will content, but I'll also be still doing Yu-Gi-Oh content as well. So if you're into that stuff, awesome, try me out. And again, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped, and you all have an awesome day. Hi guys, Xavier here, bringing you a brand new video. And in today's video, I am doing a pack opening for Force of Will, and this is the first Alice Cluster pack, which is the 7 Kingdoms of the Land. I went to my local GameStop, and they had some Force of Will packs. They're about the only place that sells Force of Will, but this is the only pack that they had there, and they only had 4 left. So I picked up the last 4 packs they had, and we're going to do a quick opening for them. So let's get right to it, starting with this one. And I know I haven't posted in a while, guys. I know I haven't been posting a lot lately, but things have been hectic in real life, so pop these packs right on open. Let's get the PowerPoints out of the way. And what is this going to be? What I think it is? Got of the Seraph, Fear of Battle. We have Special Armor, Afanak, what was that? Afanak, the Phantom Beast. And we have a Regalia, which is Maribel, the Steel Doll. We pulled a Super Rare, which is Bedivere, the Restorer of Souls. And our holographic is Herald of the Beast Lady, which is a common holo. So pretty cool. We got a Super Rare and a Regalia. So let's go to our next pack. Pull that open. Now let's get our little code out of the way. Alice's Little Assault Force. Put our comments there. Sprinting Wolf. Guardian of the Forest. I really need to read better backwards. Little Angel of Armala. Herald of the Undead Lord. March of the Machine Lord. What are you? You are an uncommon, and you're an Intimidation Dragon. He looks really cool. Shangri-La, the Paradise on the Ocean. We have a Light Magic Stone. And our holo is a rare, and he is Shanwu, the Sacred Beast. Next holo, and one more pack left. What can we hope to pull? First, we'll get our little code out of the way. First up, we have Little Angel of Armala. Alice's Castling. Sailor of Shangri-La. Wingman of Armala. Shadow Flame. Oh my gosh. Erudale, the Dark Eye of Blindness. Surto, the Blazing Volcano. Yeah, Volcano. Phantom of Primogenitor. A Water Magic Stone. And we have another full art. Sissy, the Ancient Forest. This is a rare full art. So we'll put that there. This has been a pretty crazy opening. We'll just pull all the cards together real quick and go over them all one more time, or at least all the main stuff. So we got our 2 holos. Then we have our regalia. Then we have all these full arts from our God pack, which is just absolutely amazing. Well, we have him as well, plus our other full art. Then the rest of our awesome pulls. So yeah, I couldn't be happier, and thank you guys for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe, and you all have a wonderful day.